Hello friends, in today's tutorial I will show you how to crochet this beautiful flower. This is the front side and this is the back side of flower. So let's get started. I am using a 5mm crochet hook and a 3-ply yarn. You can use any type of yarn or crochet hook. So first of all I will use this yellow yarn. So make a slip knot with it, and now with the help of crochet hook we would make chains. So make chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, and after 4 chains make a slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. After that make chain 1, chain 2 and then chain 3, which will be counted as a double crochet. After that make a double crochet into the ring. Now into the next, make a next double crochet into the ring. Again make a double crochet into the ring, and again make a double crochet stitch into the ring. So in this way make double crochets into the ring. I have made total of 14 double crochets. 3 chains will also be counted as a double crochet. Now into the third chain we would make a slip stitch with the change color. Now we would use white color. Now pull the yellow yarn a little bit and make chain 1, chain 2 and then chain 3 and chain 4. These 4 chains will be counted as a treble crochet. Now wrap the yarn around the crochet hook 2 times, and we would take these 2 yarn ends inside our work so that we don't have to weave these yarn ends separately. Now into the next double crochet stitch make treble crochet 1, again make a treble crochet 2 into the same double crochet stitch, and again make a treble crochet 3 into the same stitch. Now move on to the next double crochet stitch, and into this stitch make treble crochet 1 and then treble crochet 2 and then treble crochet 3 into the same double crochet stitch. So now into the next stitch we would make 1 treble crochet. So make 1 treble crochet into this stitch, and in the next 2 we would make 3 treble crochets in each again. So make treble crochet 1, then treble crochet 2 and then treble crochet 3 into the same stitch. Now cut this yellow yarn strand and now again start working and make a treble crochet into the next stitch. Now into the next one, in this one we would make 3 treble crochets, and into the next one we would make a treble crochet in one stitch we would make 1 treble crochet. In next two we would make 3 treble crochets in each, and in this way we would complete our round. So I have completed my round. Now make a slip stitch into the 4th chain. Now the second round is completed. For the 4th one, again make 3 chains which will be counted as a double crochet. And now into the next treble crochet stitch make 1 treble crochet, and now into the same treble crochet stitch we would make a front post treble crochet stitch. Now into the next stitch make 1 treble crochet, and into the same stitch make front post treble crochet. If you don't know how to make front post and back post working, you can see my beginner video. On double crochet, front post and back post. Treble crochet front post is also made repeating the same process. So now make 1 treble crochet and 1 front post treble crochet in next 6 stitches, which is the increased part. We had made 2 increased stitches in which we had made 3 treble crochets. So in these 6 treble crochets we would make a double treble crochet and a front post treble crochet, and after that we would make a double crochet into the simple regular treble crochet stitch of the previous round, and into the next stitch we would make a treble crochet again and a front post treble crochet into the same stitch, and into the next one again make a treble crochet and into the same stitch again make a front post treble crochet. So make front post and simple treble crochets in next 6 stitches, and into the simple treble crochet stitch of previous round make 1 double crochet stitch. So in this way we will complete our round by making treble crochet and front post treble crochet, and into the simple stitch by making a double crochet stitch right here. So I have completed the round. Now we would change the color again for our final lining. Now make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain with this color and pull the white yarn. Now again we would weave these 2 yarn ends inside our work so that we don't have to weave these yarn ends separately. Now we would make a double crochet stitch into the single treble crochet stitch of the second round. This is the front post double crochet. And now we would make single crochets into next stitch, then we would make a single crochet into the front post stitch also, then in the simple stitch of the previous round, and after that into the next front post stitch. And in this way we would make total of 12 single crochets in next stitches, 6 simple stitches and 6 front post treble crochet stitches of the previous round. So in this way make single crochets in every stitch. And now cut this white yarn strand and remove it, and again make single crochets into the stitches. This is the last single crochet stitch, and now we have a double crochet stitch right here. So we would make a front post double crochet in this treble crochet stitch of second round, which was the simple treble crochet stitch without any increase. So now again make single crochet stitches in the next simple treble crochets and front post treble crochets till the next double crochet stitch. And in this double crochet stitch we would repeat the process of making a front post double crochet into the treble crochet stitch of second round. So I have completed my single crochet stitches. Now make a slip stitch into this front post double crochet stitch, which is the starting stitch of this round, and pull the yarn, and now cut it with the help of cutter and remove the extra yarn strand. Now weave this yarn end at the back side of your work with the help of yarn needle. I have woven all the yarn ends. This is the back side and this is the front side of flower. This is a very beautiful flower. You can add it on bags, on cushions or anything. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.